I just spent a bunch of money. At least a bunch of money by cheapskate standards. Not very cheapskate of me. But look what I got for it. This is a whole box of mostly structures, most of them N-scale. I think these are going to be really useful, and I think it was a really good deal. We'll come back to how much this cost me, though. This was a Facebook Marketplace deal, which, as I've mentioned, is a really good place to find used model trains. Not the greatest selection, but you really can't beat the prices there. It really is like yard sale prices. Let's go through this haul of what I've got, and then you can tell me if you think I got ripped off. Because I think we can use a lot of these pieces. So first off, we've got a whole bag of trees. These are fairly appropriately sized for N-scale, as you can see. These we can definitely make use of. There are a whole bunch of different kinds, and there's also at least one random electric pole. That's useful. HO scale coaling tower, slightly damaged. Not bad for a styrofoam tunnel, but I'd call that junk. Lots of HO scale fence, and I don't think it's the sort that we really could use as a large fence in N scale, so that'll be a sell. Sand company? HO. Sell. Some kind of industrial HO scale building to sell. So I'll be selling pretty much all the HO scale stuff. Another big fence in HO. The HO stuff is on top. Another HO scale building. I could use this if it were N scale. HO stable. Slightly broken HO scale unloading thing. If someone knows how this is supposed to work, please do tell. Another HO building. A bunch of HO stuff to sell, including this giant loading dock. Here we go. Here, nope, still HO. You got me for a moment, but no, that person is definitely too large. Apart from the damage, it's a pretty nice bridge. I wish it were N-scale. I could use it. But here's the N-scale stuff. First off, we have this very large building. I know it might look HO scale at first, but look at that door. That's an N-scale door. See, here's an N-scale vehicle for scale. Fits right in. So this is a huge N-scale building. I'm not sure how I would use it, but it's impressive. I think it's a sawmill of some kind. You see this kind of a conveyor belt. Would you just focus? My camera has ADHD. It can't focus. Got a conveyor belt coming in here and kind of flat. Not sure what those are meant to be. But it looks like something you might find planks laid on. So I think it's some kind of sawmill. Slightly damaged, but probably fixable. A little bit of N-scale track, fences, and 3 stock cars, one of which is missing its wheels. But they all have Rapido couplers. So I'll be replacing those anyway, but I've got some, I think I've still got some freight car trucks with Microtrains couplers. Another set of box cars. Well, one of them is broken, but 5 are not. This one might fit in with mine, but the rest of these taller ones with the flat roofs, these are screaming 1970s or newer to me. And on a 1950s layout, that won't work, but these can be sold. And now the structures. House. That's what must be where the fence came from. I don't care at all for this base it's on. The detail. This is definitely a good house model. We can totally use this on the project layout. Wait a second. Who did it better? I have 2 yard offices now. Personally, I like mine better. Well, I know where I can't use this. I bet I can find a place on a project layout, though. That's some kind of... It says Army warehouse. Could be any kind of warehouse, specifically munitions depot right now. Looks like a pretty good structure. I could probably use this. In fact, it would go very well, a munitions depot would go very well with my Army Air Service gas tank car. Service station. I want one of these. However, I don't know, something about the style of it is saying newer than 1950s to me. Ooh, I wouldn't mind living here. Nice house. It kind of looks like it's probably newer than the 50s, but I think we could make it work as 50s. Not sure about the cupola on the garage roof. Here we go, another house. Not sure about the base plate. The house looks pretty well built. Need to clean up that yellowish glue a little. Not bad. What's this? Very rickety. Poorly built, whatever it is. Look at that. Some messy glue stains all over the place. Maybe another different sort of sawmill. Oh yeah, you've got it's a water-powered sawmill. It looks so bad with all that glue stuff, though. I don't know that I want to try to tackle the mess of this one. Sell for not very much, I think. Some kind of unspecified industrial building. Might be able to use that. Looks like a courthouse or police station or something with the doors installed upside down. You've got to jump to get into the building. Well, I'd have to weather that white a bit and try to do some kind of mortar wash on the brick and fix the door, obviously. Other than that, this looks like it would fit in really well on the project layout. Definitely a keep. Well, the platform itself is warped, but look at this lovely station. Again, we have to do some glue work improvement on the top. Probably try to dissolve it with alcohol or something. And maybe re-glue it if we need to. Got the baggage cart assembled. Yeah, apart from the warped base plate, which we can probably do something about or replace, this could be the station on the project layout. Let's keep this. Looks like a fire department. Yeah, BFD. Place starting with B, fire department. Bloomington, let's say. Oh, fire station 89. This will go really well in the town on the project layout, maybe with a flag added. The N-scale version of that HO industrial building. Not sure what it's supposed to be. Can probably use it, though. Again, glue to be cleaned up. Whoever made these did not use a good glue. This is big. And badly glued and dirty. Again, can fix that. I'm not sure what this is. This is clearly the right width for a track to go through it. But I don't know what this is. Anybody in the comments, if you know what the structure is supposed to be, let me know. I'm going to have to do some research, but once cleaned, looks like something we could use. Grain elevator. I have been wanting one of these. Excellent. It needs some details. Yeah, we'll have to build some details onto it, but this is absolutely usable once we clean it up. So yeah, it's over, if you count the bags of fences and all the train cars, this is like over 30 items. That comes to about $2 an item. This whole thing was $75. This was a steal. And when you consider that I'm probably going to get a little bit from reselling all this, not the grain elevator, all this HO stuff and a few N-scale things I don't want to use, and those boxcars, I'm going to get a good deal of that money back. Oh, that wasn't even including the trees. And trees aren't always cheap. Yeah, so this was an amazing deal. This goes to illustrate what a great deal you can get on Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, looking for used things online, especially Facebook Marketplace, you can get some really good deals if you can wait and watch to find the sorts of things you're looking for. Until next time, thanks for watching, enjoy your trains, and God bless.